Hello students. Now in the last video we have seen about the carbanions, the characteristic of carbanion, and again the different how these carbanions are formed by hydrolytic fission, different types of carbanion, and related to the stability of carbanion on the basis of inductive effect and resonance effect. From the inductive effect, it is clear that this methyl carbanion is more stable than primary carbanion, which is more stable than secondary carbanion, which in turns more stable than the tertiary carbanion. Then on the basis of resonance effect, we can explain the stability of this allyl carbanion. This allyl carbanion achieve an extra stability as compared to propyl carbanion because of this different resonating structure. This pair of electron is shifted over here, and because of which this pi bonded double bonded electron get moved towards this carbon atom, and we get a new resonating structure. Now in this case this CH2 carry negative charge and the double bond is in between these two carbon atom. So this allyl carbanion gets stabilized by resonance, and this type of resonating structure is not possible in case of propyl carbanion. So allyl carbanion is more stable than propyl carbanion. Then related to the stability of this benzyl carbanion. Whenever this CH2 group get attached to benzene, it become benzyl group. Now this this carbon contain this pair of electron, because of which it carry negative charge. This pair of electron whenever moves in between these two carbon atom, and this pair of electron is shifted at this ortho position of benzene, so that we get a new resonating structure, that is because of the delocalization of this pair of electron. This lone pair of electron take part in a delocalization to form the different resonating structures. This pair of electron moves in between these two carbon atom, and this pi bond electron of benzene ring moves towards this ortho position, so that we get a resonating structure in this way. Now there is a double bond between this benzene ring and CH2 group, and the pair of electron with negative charge is over at this ortho position. Now this take again part in a delocalization. This pair of electron is shifted here, and this pi bonded pair gets shifted at para position. This is exactly opposite to this position substituent group. So this is a para position. So this pair of electron now comes to para position, and the double bond comes in between these two carbon. So we get again a new resonating structure like this. Now two double bonds are there here, and the pair of electron is at para position. Now this pair of electron again take part in a delocalization, forming the different resonating structure, and this double bonded pair shifted at this second ortho position. So we get a new resonating structure like this. Again this pair of electron gets shifted over its original position, second position, that is canonical form of benzene, and we get a new structure here in this way. That is the pair of electron is shifted over here. Actually we require this bond here, this bond over here, and this bond over here, and the CH2 carry again a negative charge. Thus this benzyl carbanion gets stabilized by means of different resonating structure. We can explain the stability of benzyl carbanion on the basis of resonating structure. Means overall we can say that this stability of carbanion is methyl carbanion is more stable than primary carbanion, which is more stable than secondary carbanion, which in terms more stable than tertiary carbanion. Then related to the preparation of carbanion, carbanion can be prepared by different method. The first method is by heterolysis of sodium acetylide. CH triple bond CH, it is acetylene group. CH triple bond CH, it is acetylene group. Whenever one of the hydrogen atom of this acetylene get replaced by means of sodium atom, it becomes sodium acetylide. Okay. Now here I have taken one example of CH3 bond C triple bond CH. Propine is there, and one of the hydrogen atom get replaced by means of sodium, which after bond breaking, now we know that Na is electro positive. So it loses this pair of electron, carbon gain this pair of electron and carry negative charge. As there is a presence of negative charge on this carbon atom, this is a carbanion. This is a carbanion compound which is formed by the heterolysis. Unequal distribution झाला इथे. So because of this unequal distribution, we call this process as a heterolysis. Na loses the pair of electron, carbon gain this pair of electron and carry negative charge. As there is a presence of negative charge on carbon atom, this process, it is known as heterolytic fission, and we get the formation of this carbanion by the heterolysis of sodium corresponding acetylide compound. Okay, so this is the first preparation method of carbanion by heterolysis of sodium acetylide. This is the first preparation method of carbanion by heterolysis of sodium acetylide. Then second is by abstraction of proton. We can abstract proton. Proton abstraction means removal of H positive from aldehydic or ketonic group. We can remove H positive ion from aldehydic or ketonic group. See here with the help of some base. This OH negative abstract this H from the alpha position of this carbonyl carbon atom, and H positive is removed and the pair of electron is shifted on this alpha pair, alpha carbon atom. So this carbon atom now carry negative charge and we get the formation of carbanion. Okay, so the second preparation method of carbanion is by abstraction of proton. That is, we can say that the removal of proton from aldehydic or ketonic group in presence of base. This base is required for the abstraction of proton. This compound in presence of base loses this H positive ion. This base abstract this H positive ion and the pair of electron gets shifted at this alpha carbon atom. Carbon atom which is attached to the functional group carbonyl carbon. That carbon we called as a alpha carbon. So this proton get abstracted from this alpha carbon atom, alpha position, and a negative charge appear on this carbon atom. As there is a negative charge, see here, this is a carbon, join indicate the carbon. There is a negative charge at this carbon atom and hence this is a carbanion. So this is the second method of preparation of carbanion by abstraction of proton. Then the third method is by decomposition of acetate ion. Acetic acid is CH3COOH. H is removed so that we get the formation of CH3COO negative. Now this CH3COO negative on decomposition, this CO2 molecule is removed, carbon dioxide, and this negative charge come on this carbon atom. Here we require a negative charge. There is a typographical mistake in this slide. Here we required a negative charge, that is methyl carbanion is formed with the removal of CO2 carbon dioxide. So this acetate ion on decomposition, on heating, on breaking of the bond between this acetate ion, this CO2 gas is released and this negative charge comes on this methyl group carbon atom, and here we require a negative charge. Remember, here we require a negative charge on carbon atom and we get the formation of this acetate anion. We get the formation of this acetate anion. So by decomposition of acetate anion, we get the formation of carbanion. Then there are two properties of carbanion, that is simple properties of carbanions are there. Combination with proton or cation, that is electrophile, electron loving reagent. Naturally carbanion carry negative charge, they get attracted towards electrophile, so they can easily combine with electrophiles forming the corresponding compound. CH3CH2 negative in which carbon carry negative charge, so it is a carbanion. This is a ethyl carbanion, primary carbanion. It gets combined with this H positive ion, proton or any cation, and we get the formation of CH3CH3. So it is a simple reaction of carbanion, that is combination with proton or cation. And the second reaction property of carbanion is addition to multiple bond. Now consider over here CH3CHO, acetaldehyde react with this carbanion, CH2CHO negative, this contain negative charge, carbanion is there. Now this negative charge attack on this carbon atom. and form the bonding between this. That is, we get CH3, this C bond H, and the negative charge is there on oxygen atom now. And there is a bonding between this carbon and this carbon atom. They get attached with each other and form CH2 bond CHO. This we get CH3CH bond O negative and CH2CHO. This is a addition to multiple bond because CH3CH double bond O is there, and hence this CH double bond O multiple bond is there. This carbanion attack this multiple bond and form a long carbon chain, and the negative charge now comes on the oxygen atom. So overall, two properties of carbanions are there. That is, first, combination with proton and addition to multiple bond. In all, we can say that there are three preparation method: by hydrolysis of sodium acetylide, then by abstraction of proton with the help of base, which is generally given by aldehyde and ketone, and the second one is by decomposition of acetate anion. These are the three preparation method for carbanion, and two chemical properties, simple properties of carbanions are there. That is, combination with proton forming the final product, and addition to multiple bond, which is a common property same as that of the carbonium ion. Now there is one assignment for you, that is, you have to make the two columns. In one column write carbonium ion, second carbanion, and write down the difference between carbonium ion and carbanion. Compare the characteristics of carbonium and carbanion so that all the properties and characteristics of carbonium and carbanion are clear to you. Now only one reagent is remaining, one intermediate is remaining, which is free radical. We can discuss this free radical in our next video. Okay, thank you.